Welcome to Passover 2019, a step back in time. We were still in Germany, and I was in full swing of getting the kitchen ready for Passover. This is after having koshered all my dishes, cleaned out all my cabinets, and got rid of all the chametz. It was a lot of work. Here I am now koshering the sink. It's covered in foil because it has to sit for 24 hours before it can be used to prepare the food. We were expecting a lot of guests for Passover. I think something like 20 people. And so we rented a few tables and chairs. I did different setups to try and get everything to fit properly. And it worked out so well. Everything looks a mess right here. But once it was all set up and done, it turned out beautifully. Everyone had a wonderful time. The food was amazing. And we enjoyed listening to the Haggadah for I think the service took about 2.5 hours to 3 hours before we actually ate. We went to the show, I think like the last night or something. And fast forward into 2021, here I am cleaning out everything for Passover, getting the kitchen here ready and getting it all done. And then I decided I wanted some music. So, one of the things I love to do when I clean is to listen to music. We are a musical family. My husband is a musician before the military. So, the first thing I want to do is pull out this stove. Which is not easy, but very necessary. No, I got it. You gonna help me? Woo! Wow. No, not gonna break it. Whoa! Go back. Move. So, I want to show you what I just found. Wow. That's glass. I have no idea what it's from, but you see all of the food. This is all food. You always have food that falls between your oven. Look at that. The wall here used to be red. Interesting. Rentals. You can't beat them. So I sped the video up just a little bit because I just wanted to show you I was sweeping and cleaning and mopping and getting up all the crumbs and scrubbing things out. I often use my vacuum because it makes things so much easier when doing this project. So here I was cleaning with my toothbrush to get into the cracks and crevices of everything to make sure I get all the crumbs and dust and dirt out. I needed to sweep, mop, and just, really give the stove a really good cleaning and to make sure that everything was removed and it was nice and clean and ready for Passover. And now I'm putting the stove back into its place or the oven back into its place because now I can really work on the top. That's the refrigerator that I also pull out and sweep and mop behind there and wipe down the sides just to make sure everything is perfectly clean. Passover cleaning, some people would call it spring cleaning, but it can take a lot. I took the inside of the oven apart because I needed to really clean those grates and spray them. So I took them outside to do that so that the fumes wouldn't bother me. And here I am with my daughter just getting it cleaned and really making sure that everything is gone. I do a deep cleaning at this point. It was a bit messy and it took me a little time scrubbing it down, but we got there. We got it all clean. And now I'm wiping down the wall behind the refrigerator and the sides of the cabinets because food always gets stuck, that drops, that you don't really see. And then I'm cleaning the side of the refrigerator as well because, again, stuff splatters and you just want to make sure everything gets off. And then I put the refrigerator back in its place to, move on to the next thing. There's always the inevitable trip to the mikveh for me every Passover because I always buy new things for Passover and I have to take them to the mikveh to kosher them. It's something that as an Orthodox Jew we must do before we use anything that we will use for food.